Hello everyone, this is Boris. I'm in this Camaro Super Sport number 93, which I rented from 89X Motorsports, and I'm following my friend Scott Schaefer. Scott is in the Mustang in front of me, car number 32. We're coming out of the paddock and turning onto the pit lane at Daytona International Speedway. This was on January 31st of 2022 during the Ferrari Club of America annual driving school event. One thing I'd like to point out right away is that as you're coming out of the pit lane at Daytona, you need to be extra cautious. Don't exceed the pit lane speed limit, but also be aware of the fact that this pit lane really tightens up right here. You can see the walls on the right, and it's very easy to tap that wall if you're not cautious, especially on cold tires. Now, as you're accelerating out of the pit lane on the outlap, be aware of any traffic that might be coming up on the right. Stay to the left, because turn number 3 coming up here is to the right. So you want to enter it from the left side of the track and apex, about mid-apex, and immediately start to track out to where this little access road is on the left. And then straighten the car. I'm going to follow Scott here. It's a straight shot down to turn number 4, which is a left-hand kink. And on cold tires, you must be very careful, but once you get the tires up to temperature, you can take this turn 4 kink at full throttle. And this will bring you into turn 5, which is a horseshoe-shaped turn, and at a pretty high rate of speed. Brake in a straight line, and then try to place the car tightly into that apex curbing, and then bring it back out to the left side of the track and accelerate on this short straightaway, which will bring you to another horseshoe-shaped turn number 6, and try to accelerate full throttle here. Also, make it into a full sweeper. And once the tires are up to temperature, you can take the car up to the high side of the track. That'll increase the size of the radius and give you a quicker speed sooner. If you're on the outlap as we are, try to keep the car down low, so that any cars that may be up to full speed can pass you on the higher side of the track. Now you're going to be coming into the bus stop at a pretty high rate of speed, so be aware of the fact there are some brake markers on the fence. I usually brake at marker number 2, and I start bending the car into the turn at 1. And then just try to be very smooth. Don't take too much curbing through the bus stop. And you want to get on the throttle as soon as you can coming out of the bus stop back out onto the oval. And I try to keep the car like the way Scott's doing it at about mid-track. Keep in mind at this point we're still on cold tires, and we're flat out as far as the throttle goes, so the speed's increasing pretty rapidly. In these cars, we were easily into the 160s, even on the outlap, and into low 170s once we're at full speed. So you're going to be going through the start-finish stripe at a pretty high rate of speed. And then the most important, and to me the funnest turn on the track is turn 1, because you're coming in off that high-speed oval onto this decreasing radius turn. So it's very important to brake well before the turn. Try to straighten this little kink, turn 2, and get ready for that turn number 3 that we talked about once I came out of the pit lane. I'll let you enjoy the rest of this lap without my speaking, and turn up the volume. Enjoy.